when my head mistress, she was giving her speech, she just randomly called one girl. She said, okay, you're very happy? Yes. Why you're happy? Because I wear nice clothes. I'm very happy. Because every day we are wearing uniform.
Yeah.
And then she called another student. Why are you happy? Are you happy? Yes. Why? Because tomorrow is a holiday.
Yes, we have a long holidays, right? For almost 3 days, yes.
Yeah, correct. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Wow. So, what a lovely to our students, right? Yeah. Even though they just back from I think just 1 week, right? I think last week we just have another week for holiday, Then after that, yesterday we have another school holiday, Wow, Malaysia was so nice,
Every weekend, it's a holiday
Every
for us.
weekend, yeah. Correct. True. Yeah. So for information, Divya and okay, I know Hema know already, okay, because our host, okay, our lovely Atika, okay, she is going to attend a very lovely wedding dinner, okay, for her very close roommate. That's why you notice that, how come Jinsang, okay, keep on blah 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 over here, because today I will playing the host, okay. Yeah, whereas Hema will be our co-host. Yeah.
Ooh, great.
Okay. So hopefully more is going to join us, because at the moment we only have 4. Okay, so feel free to chit chat. Okay, your current situation. Okay, like just now Divya mentioned that he just moved to another new working places. Okay, in charge of the developing curriculum. Okay, wow, it's a very tough and challenging task, I believe. Okay, which is especially in visual art, right? Am I right, Diva?
Yes.
Yeah.
Visual
Okay.
art, interesting.
Still remember our last session, one of our friends just shared about the visual art, which is wow. You know what? Because she managed to integrate visual art in her science subject, so which make the students even very motivating them, okay, and participating throughout the session. So wow, really like brainstorm us, right? Wow. So I believe that Divya, okay, you're going to share more on the visual art with us later, yeah? So
I'm going to
welcome.
learn a lot. I'm on the learning journey.
Sure, no problem. Okay. So welcome, Shahinas.
Shahinas Osman is a new member. Is it new?
No, okay. She did join us last a few weeks ago.
Oh, okay. Welcome.
Yeah, so Shahinas is from Sudan, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Hi, it's great to see you, Shahinas. Right. So
Hello everyone, how are you?
Yeah, great, good.
How are you?
All right.
Wow.
Okay.
Hi.
Nice to see you all today.
Yeah, okay. Oh, so cheerful, so exciting. Okay. Hi, Aisha. Hi, welcome, Aisha. All right. So I think it is, hi.
Aisha.
All right. Okay, feel free. Okay. So please allow me to share my screen. Okay. Right. So I think it's 8:07 Malaysia time. I think perhaps we may start now. So before we start, please make sure you rename yourself. Okay. So you may rename with your country name. Okay, and then followed by your own name. All right. So at the same time, please prepare pen and paper to write some notes, or you would like to jot down some things throughout the discussion. And please feel free to type in the chat box. Okay. So the first question I would like to share with you all. So have you ever experienced or heard about the stories on scams? Oh my God, scams. All right. So please feel free to share one single word to express how do you feel about scams. Well, Aisha saying that great to Okay, let me open it up. Okay, hi Aisha, it's great to have you over here. All right, so feel free to type in the chat box while waiting for others. So how do you feel whenever you heard about scams? Feel free to type in the chat box. All right, so Aisha said that scared, yeah, right, scared. I think most of us also having the same feeling, right? Whenever you heard about, and Shahina say that bad, okay, yeah, something bad, and then and say same. I believe the three is same, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Divya saying that people using such high intelligence to do for such things. Okay, so kind of sad, yeah. Okay, so why not he or she use her knowledge or his knowledge to do something good for for the people, for someone that we love, someone surrounding us, yeah. All right. Okay, thank you so much for all of your responses. Okay, next, welcome to Global Teacher Conversation. Yeah, it's so exciting to meet up with all of you over here. Okay, and Hema saying that still wondering how scammers get new ideas to cheat people in intelligent way. Okay, so over here we can see how creative and innovative, not even the teacher, but the scammers.
Exactly.
So hold your horse, hold your horse. Okay, we are going to come to over there, okay, during the discussion session. Yeah, okay. So next, okay, so please allow me to share the ground rules with each of you. So first of all, please mute yourself if you are not speaking. And then please be present. Yeah, feel free to switch on your camera, okay, if possible. And the most important part, which is please participate yourself actively. Don't be shy. All right, so feel free. All right. Okay. And next, I would like to share 3 pillar principles throughout the global teacher conversation. As we know that the level of proficiency among our friends over here is different. So please show respect to our friends, okay? And be supportive, give some space and times for our friends over here. And at the same thing, please be participative. Yeah, so show interest, ask and answer questions. Like Hema was so exciting. I do believe that others also feel so excited to share more on this topic. All right, so let's move on. So let me quickly share the agenda for today. So as we are having the welcome and opening session, then later we are going to have some ice-breaking sessions. After that, we come to our topic introduction and some reflection. And then is the most exciting part, which is the breakout room session. Okay, and today we are so exciting to have our member over here. I don't want to say out his or her name over here yet. Yeah, so he or she going to share to have some sharing session with us. All right, stay tuned. Okay, and after that we will back to our second breakout room session. And last but not least, we are going to have some simple and quick announcement for the time and closing. So all good? you may click any emoji to show your expressions, okay, throughout the session. Feel free. Okay, so now let's have some ice-breaking session. So just now you did notice that I mentioned about scam. So in front of you, there are several categories. Okay, we narrow down over here. We have love scam, help me scam, you win scam, delivery or parcel scam, authority, and investment scam. So now I would like to ask one volunteer. Okay, yeah, anyone over here would like to share his or her story based on the themes in front of here? Anyone, you may raise up your hands. Yeah, feel free to raise up your hands or you may unmute yourself to share your thought with us. something that related to yourself or your friends or some story that happening around you.
Yeah,
Yes.
it happened to me.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Anne. Okay. Thank you so much, Diva, as well. I will come to you later on. So, Anne, okay.
Yeah.
So, any themes in front of you that you would like to choose and share with us?
It's, how should I put it? It's more to finance and investment lah.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Go ahead.
So let me begin. I actually received a call. It was years back before the pandemic, and I was in school, and knowing my school is located in the hilly area, so the line is actually not very sustainable.
All
So
right.
what happened one day, I was in the canteen, so having my breakfast. It's like break time lah, not actually breakfast. It was like about 9:30, 10. So so during that break time, I was having a chat with one teacher and then the other security guard with the lady. So we were just talking, and I had a call because Kuala Lumpur is actually 03.
Yes. All right.
The code number is 03. So I had that call. So usually I thought sometimes it's my credit card or my, maybe bank. So I happily picked up. So as I picked up, they were mentioning my name. They mentioned my name, and I say yes, true is yes, correct. And they were speaking in Malay language. And then they said, okay, you just hang on. We are going to direct you to the next department. So they actually directed me to the next department. And I waited, and then the music went on, and then they said hello, and then who's this speaking? Okay, oh, that means there's someone in our department called you. They made it very professional. I said yeah, and then they were saying that they started talking and they were checking my details first. So okay, apparently it was very spontaneous of me to, yes, 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 yes. And I went on, yes, yes. Yeah, correct. Yeah. Okay, go on. Okay, your address. And then they're saying that, okay, you have actually, now you are now under blacklist.
Oh my God.
You are blacklisted, and you have actually taken, I don't know how many, it was about 100,000 or few hundred thousands lah, loan. And I never went to that level, So I didn't go to that limit at all, never at that time. So I was like, that means somebody used my IC or what is it? I don't know about that, but it happened. Actually, you actually went to this bank, is Hong Leong Bank, and they are telling me that it's located in East Malaysia and it's located at that particular location. I said yes. Okay, I usually go there, but I don't have any account in Hong Leong Bank. And then they were saying, oh, that means somebody would have, taken your IC, or, did you sign anything and all? I said, that means you have actually signed. This conversation was quite long. I'm just like shortening it. I was like already frantic. I was like sweating, and then I couldn't get the line cut, and the line was not disconnected yet. I was like, hello, hello, hello. I was running here and there. And then I happened to see that one of the class was empty, and I rushed there because they went to the physical education lesson. I was like, okay, I can hear you now. Okay. Then I was like, okay. I was like sweating. I was like, oh, what is wrong with me? I said, oh my God, what? And then the teacher was sitting there with me. I said, what, Anne, are you okay? Is everything okay? What happened? I didn't, I ignored her, and I just, I was like, then how many hundred 1,000 is that? Oh my God. And then which I know what is the particular date? I mean, so I specifically asked what date is it? And after that only I realized, I was not in Sabah. I was not in East Malaysia at that time. At that time, it was exactly July, end of July. And end of July is my mom's birthday. And I make it a point always to fly back. And apparently that time was for us, we actually have this St. Anne's Feast, the church, very big church in Penang. And that's my patron saint, and my name is actually my grandmother named me. So I usually fly back. So we had we went, celebrated Mass and everything, and we celebrated my mom's birthday after that. We had dinner. And I was apparently not there on the 29th and 30th. How come he said that I signed? I signed it on that day. And he actually telling 29th of July. I said, then only I said, this is not correct.
Yeah, something wrong.
Then, something is not right. Then he said, my income tax, he was telling that is already, that you are already blacklisted. And I said, oh my God, went up to that level. I said, oh my God. Then I immediately, I was getting information. I said, I was not there in East Malaysia. I was not there at that time. And then he was like, no, at this time, oh, is it? That means there must be, you hang on. And then he's checking. He's making things very professional. Okay, you hang on, I check details. And then he's checking and then putting on me on hold and checking. And then he even giving me his ID number. Okay, this is my ID number, and this is, and then he said, if anything, we can direct you to the PDRM. PDRM is the police. So I was like, okay, all right, something is not right. Okay, never mind. I just went on. So suddenly it got disconnected. So when it got disconnected, I called back the same number. The number you have that here is not in service. It's not, I don't know what, it's not going through at all.
All right. Thank you so much for your sharing.
And I actually called up the income tax. I called up all the, wherever I should, I have.
Your further action.
Yes, by further action. Immediately I called up. They said, your name is not in blacklist at all.
Yeah.
So from that onwards, I'm very careful whenever any call comes in, especially when it comes to 03 or any unknown numbers.
Yeah.
So what I did, there's an app. So you know that's, it will appear. It's not very, how to say, you can rely 100%, but at least, so yeah. That's all.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, Anne, for your sharing, and throughout your sharing, I really could visualize the real situation that you're facing during that time. Wow, very shocking. And at the same time, there are some responses from the floor, okay, which is I could see that Hema saying that same thing happened to me as well. Wow. So later on during the breakout session, maybe Hema can share more with the friends. All right. And same with Shahina's, okay, Hayati, okay, happened to her sister. All right. So I do believe that, like majority of us really feeling, or we did happen before. All right. So let's move on. All right. So I do believe that there are no new members. Okay, let me double check with Hayati. Hayati, is this your first time over here?
Hi. Actually, this is the third time for me.
Oh, this is your third time already?
Yes.
Oh, okay, okay, all right. So sorry about that. Okay, so no worry. Thank you so much for the response. And since we have new members over here, let's me move on to another slide. Okay, So let me proceed with the topic introduction, yeah, which related to SCAN, all right, which is self-empowering with financial literacy. So there are 3 questions over here for you to reflect on your own. Okay, so the first question begin with, did you learn finance in school or at home when you were young? The second question is, do you like learning about money and why? And the third question is, now that I am an adult, all of us are adult, so I should or should not learn financial literacy because of what kind of reason? So as I noticed that just now Divya is raising up her hand just now. So is it okay if I invite Divya to share, okay, based on these 3 questions over here?
Sure. Okay, so you want me to answer all 3 or just one?
It's up to you. Feel free to answer.
Okay, I'll answer 1 or 2 and I can tag someone if they want to share.
Sure, no problem.
Okay, so did I learn finances in school or at home when I was young? Not really. It wasn't a topic that was openly discussed in the society, I would say.
All right.
And do I like learning about money? Liking, I wouldn't say I have, but I think it's a need right now. As an adult, I will have to learn to manage this part of me.
Okay.
And yeah, I think that covers the third question also.
Sure, please go on.
Yeah, because it is, I feel, a tool for independence also. And once our needs are met, definitely. Yes, I would say that. Thank you
All
for listening to me. And
Thank you so much, Divya. Okay, you're most welcome. Okay, so for our friends, okay, still stay with us through virtually. Okay, hold on. I definitely could feel that you have a lot of ideas and feedback would like to share. So now, before I continue at the before I bring you to the breakout room session, okay, please look at the screen. There are some hints for you to do more deeper reflect on your own, all right, or with someone that you love, all right. Let's go on with the first one. At what age do you start managing money on your own, and what do you do? The second question, given the opportunity, will you learn or upskill in financial literacy? What do you want to learn? And next, what are possible challenges that most likely will stop you from learning financial literacy? All right, so you are given 1 minute to take some notes or jot down some idea based on these 3 guidelines for you. Feel free to snap the questions. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing. Okay, and I'm going to put you all in the breakout room. Okay. So since we only have 7 members over here, so I'm going to create 2 breakout rooms. Okay, while you are jotting down. Okay, so Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yeah, I think we would happy to have your mom together with us, huh?
Later on, maybe.
So-
That's great.
Okay, let's look for others. Welcome back, everyone. Yeah, I know that. I'm so sorry I forced to stop your discussion. It's very fruitful discussion. I've been to Hema room 2 and I've been to Anne room 1. Wow, lot of story. I know there are a lot to share some more, but okay, let's come to the sharing session where, as I mentioned earlier, tonight we are going to have our friends Divya Upa. She's going to share with us. So Divya, are you ready?
Yes, I am ready.
Right. Okay, let me stop sharing. Do you want me to share the slide or you want to share by yourself?
Yes, you can share for me.
All right. Okay, sure. One moment. Okay. I know everyone is so exciting to do the further discussion, yeah? Okay, give me a few seconds. Okay. All right.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah, Divya, you're good to go.
Thank you so much. Okay. Namaste, everyone. I am from India, Divya Uppal. And before I introduce everything that I have to say, I want to thank each and every one of you for one, being very open to sharing whatever we have shared as of yet in these sessions. And two, I am learning a lot about many other countries and cultures, which is something that I really like to learn about. So here I am with my project Soch, which is an online cultural exchange program for students. So before I go with what this is, I just want to share who we are, who started this. So we can go on to the next slide. Okay. So me and my fellow friend from Teach for India, you can click one more time. Thank you. Yes. Techi Meshi, she is from the northeastern part of India, and I am from Mumbai. So we too have very distinct cultures. Even in India, there are so many cultures that me and Meshi, who is a co-founder of this project, we had so many differences, yet we were Indian. And we saw this coming alive even with our students. They are with everyone in their classroom, in their school, yet they see a very little limited amount of things in the community around them. So we had chance to teach grade 5 and 6, that is 10 and 11-year-old students in India. And we saw many things coming alive. The exposure the kids had, what they understand about the community around them, the culture around them. And we started this project. Now, what is this project? I would need you to click one more time now. One more time. I have animated this a lot, so thank you for bearing with me. So we were seeing that kids were really rooted in their communities. Many times, religion or culture, which is supposed to have some meaningful things, became restricting for them. They were not ready to see beyond their religion, beyond their communities. We also saw what they perceived as an outside world. The world outside them was only available through YouTube. They thought what they see on YouTube, what they saw in films was the world around them. And we thought maybe they needed more than that. Maybe they needed a friend from another country to see from their own lens how children from their own age experience life in a different culture. And now I'll have to request you to click one more time. One more. I've animated it a lot. Yes. So we thought the best way would be to have them think rather than us telling them what they are supposed to look at world. So soch actually is a Hindi word which means thoughts or a way of thinking. Now, what it essentially stands for, I will request you to click one more time. Yeah. So we in pandemic saw this Zoom as an opportunity where the students can interact with people of their age. And with that, not only just understanding their cultures, but also trying to speak in English. So our kids mainly saw English as something to look up to. If you speak English, you are a better person. So we want them to have a little changed perspective towards English also. It's good to learn English. It is a very good language, but not to be seen as a luxury. So here we will be integrating the two things. One is seeing a culture out of their own community. And two, the only medium of speaking is English. Yes. And I will have to request you to click one more time. Yes, you'll have to keep clicking twice, I think. Two times more. Okay, with this, what we essentially saw is one, they are connecting with the students which have a similar yet very different experience. Similar in sense of the experiences they have at their age and country which is not English speaking. And second, different in terms of culture definitely. And second one is experiencing that life is not what they see just on YouTube or films. They can also have an experience from a first-hand person living it. And third, we definitely want to emphasize English as a language of communication only. Yes. So I will also pause here and to check if you all want to ask any questions. I have a time for questions also, but I'll leave the slide for a 10 to 15 seconds here. Also,
Yeah,
if you find my English a little difficult, please feel free to ask questions.
yeah, feel free to type your questions in the chat box. Maybe they are still thinking.
Yeah.
Great
Yes,
sharing session, Divya. Come again, sorry. What is the age of your students?
it was 10 to 11, but now we are open to having more than that. 10 to 14 is what we can expand to.
I see. Like, like if we are interested to join the program, but for example, my students, they're upper form or age of 17 and 18.
Okay.
What should I do?
17 or 18. Okay. Currently in India, we have schools with SOCH interventions with age 15 only. But I am also positive that there are organizations with Teach for India which cater to students up to age 16 and 17. So I would love to have a conversation with you and see where we can take this.
One more question. Like Jinsa, we do have like a Teach for Malaysia. So is this the organization that work together or what?
Yes. So here, me and my co-founder, we formed this project in Teach for India only, which is like Teach for Malaysia. But after we graduated, we recently graduated, and we are going to keep this project, and we will intervene with Teach for India students.
I see. So probably this can be a great project in the future. Okay, keep in touch.
Definitely. Thank you. Yes, Shainaz, ma'am, are you raising your hand? You want to ask?
Yeah, Divya, I love your project. It's very nice and innovative and creative. This is very nice. And I love the awareness of the global discussion and the global integration with the students. I would like to ask you, what is the technological tool that you are using to spread this word with your student and with the community all around you? Are you using a website, or do you have using Zoom meetings, or which kind? How would you gather those students in an online environment?
Okay, so if you're asking about the platform on which we will have the exchange program, we are conducting on Zoom and WhatsApp currently to exchange notes with teachers also. But understanding that it is a very Zoom and WhatsApp are two basic things which were available in the two countries where we had conducted. And also understanding there will be many other mediums in other countries. I think we are open to discussing on that also, what works with the students and teachers of the two countries that are involved in the exchange program.
That's great. I will just recommend you to use the Microsoft resources. They have very nice resources about the global conversation and science in STEM and all this in a global environment. They have a project called Learn with NASA for the science students. So we can manage a session when you are gathering to, or making an integration session between your class and another class in Argentina or in Sudan, any other place, to present the same topic for the both the students with the like a partnership with two teachers.
Okay.
I recommend you to check on the Microsoft website.
Definitely, I have noted the name. I'm going to check that. Thank you for your inputs. Thank you so much.
Good luck. Good luck, Deep.
Thank you.
All right.
Also, I will be taking more questions if we have time for that.
I think perhaps Divya may proceed first.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. So I will also give you one gist of structures. Now, I did not tell you about the structure before because this is what worked for the two countries involved then. Understanding maybe if Malaysia or Sudan has to do an exchange program with India, this will differ. So what we have done as of yet, we had 15 to 20 participants, number of students from each country. So we had around 30 to 40 kids from in total. And this age group was 10 to 12. We had extended to 14 because some kids, the demography of some classroom was different. And we did this across 4 weeks. One day each week, we used to meet on Zoom. And these are the themes that we introduced them to. Now, these were highly designed to engage the students into conversation, where teacher would not be helping much, where students are introducing themselves to each other, talking about teaching their own language. They are also talking about the cultural culture in very small ways. How are the bus stands in their country? How does a city look like? How does a village look like? And at the end, they also presented a few things about their countries. So that was an achievement for us. Now, understanding that each school might have different timings, structure, I would be really open to any suggestions or anything that you have inputs for. How does the structure in your country look like? This would also mean that only 1 week of intervention or 1 whole month of intervention. So this is something we are exploring at as of now. And we also give asynchronous structure, asynchronous notes to the teachers in the absence of the students around them. They are friends if they are not there. If we are not there, the teacher can also support them. Yes, so I will leave this screen for a minute so that you can have a look. How does the structure look like as of now? And going ahead, we would love any inputs from the own country, from your own country, how your school wants. For that. I will wait here for 30 seconds. Thank you. I will also leave my credentials here. Yes. So that's it from my side. Apart from the structures and what outcomes we are looking at, I really want to personalize this experience for each teacher and each classroom. Currently, I am not highly engaged with students. I recently moved out into making curriculum for students. So I understand that each teacher might have their own commitments. I would love to design this whole exchange program for the whole student experience right now. I will be leaving my credentials on the chat box, my contact information on the chat box. I would love to connect with each one of you. And I'll leave this floor open for questions. Yes, I think I covered this.
Okay,
November
all right.
onwards, yeah. November onwards, we are looking at a program. So I would love to understand your timelines also. Thank you so much.
All right. So please give Divya a big clap, okay, for her lovely sharing session just now.
Thank you so much.
Let me do some sharing first. Wow, definitely. I think Anne, okay, Aisha and Shahi, Dr. Shahin has a lot of the idea on how to collaborate with you, yeah? Even Hima, okay, Hayati as well. All right. Okay, let's proceed to our next session. Okay, so we just done our sharing space. And next, before I send you all to the breakout room again, yeah, there are another 2 questions for you to think on yourself. So what can you say is the level of financial literacy of your students or children? Just now it's about yourself, but now it's go back to your students or children. Share observation that supports this. And next, teaching financial education. Have you teach or come across resources or best practices to teach and increase financial literacy? What are some that you know about? So I will give you all 1 minute to think based on these 2 questions. You may like to jot down some of your ideas. Feel free to screenshot. As I heard some saying that he or she is not so good in managing his or her money. Okay, maybe he will just send or keep the money for his partners or parents to handle. But no, what if they are our students? They are our kids. So how do we manage their financial? Okay. So I think it's 1 minute. Okay, let me stop sharing. So be prepared. I'm going to send you all in the breakout room. Okay, so there will be definitely a very interesting session. All right. Don't worry. All right, so I hope you all are enjoying the breakout room session. Yeah, I truly can feel, okay, all of you are so excited. Okay, can't wait to collaborate with each other, especially after listening what a great project, okay, already done by Divya, and can't wait to get more information with her and try to see how we could impact our students, yeah, in much more better way. All right, I believe all of you also agree with me. So let me share my slide again. All right, so we already done our second conversation, okay, and then there are a few announcements over here. So I would like to remind each of you, try to block your calendar, which is our next session will fall under the 1st of October. It's another Saturday night. Yeah, then hope to see every one of you over here, especially Anne, okay? So Anne was so happy, and then she will share some good news with us, okay, to share some positive energy with us, okay, since she just back from the church, yeah, with all of the good positive vibe with us, all right? So hope to hear from you later on, okay? And then, yes, and at the same time, we are looking for, yeah, friends, okay, in front of me or anyone of you that you know that he or she would like to share, okay, with us, no matter his or her teaching experience or projects that he or she is carrying on, okay, which he feel that, oh, this is a very nice, this is a very good project. I definitely would like to share with you all. Yeah, please do so. All right. And yeah, and last but not least, okay, feel free to scan the QR code in front of you. Okay, we would like to hear from you, especially your precious feedback throughout the session. How could we improve our session to become much more better? You could scan the QR code, okay, in front of you, or you may key in, okay, the tiny.1/GTC22. tiny.1/GTC22. Okay, let me copy that just in case you would like to you would like me to post in the chat box just in case. Okay, feel free to fill in the feedback form. All right. And last but not least, yeah, it's the photo time. Yes. Okay, let me stop sharing first. Okay, before that, let me paste the link. Yeah, you may click the link or you may copy the link and paste in your browser, okay, to fill in the feedback form. And now, yes, we are at the end of the session. I would love to ask each of you to turn on your camera if possible. All right. To let us record this beautiful moment. Yeah, if you'd like to adjust your tudung, okay, or your shirts, okay, all right, adjust your camera. Yeah, Hema, I would be appreciate if you could turn on your camera, if possible. If you can, it's fine, no worry.
No, it's okay. The next session, please.
Okay, or you want the photo shot later on, also can, yeah? Okay, so be ready, look at the camera, please. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, smile. All right. Okay, one moment. Let me paste. Thanks, Emma. Already screenshot. Okay, let's have another one. Okay, freestyle. Okay, you could peace, you could yeah. Okay, or you can give me a big love also can, yeah? Okay, in 1, 2, smile. All right. Thank you so much. Okay, I hope you all do enjoy the session. Okay, and have a pleasant Saturday night. Okay, so we shall meet out another session. Okay, see you guys. Bye.
See you. Bye. Thank you for coming,
Bye-bye.
everyone.
Thank you,
Bye.
Thank you
everyone.
all. Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Great
Bye-bye. Take
session.
care.
Bye.
Bye, Michelle.